probed out an area here that seems softer than the surrounding area, so I'm thinking it's a privy. So I guess I'll go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to try to be quick about it because there's only like 2.5 hours of daylight left, so we'll see what I can do. Well, I got good and bad news. The good is that this is a privy or something, because you can see the wall and you see the corner there, and you see it there, but it's hard to tell what it's made of. It doesn't even look like it's brick, hardly. I'm not sure what this is, but anyway, at the 4-foot level, there's plastic bags coming out, so that's not good. And the dirt, as of now, has been pretty much all clean. There's been like a little ashy layer there, gray, but I don't know. Seems kind of iffy. So I'll try to have the glass half full view, and guess that may be a groundhog dug down there and dragged plastic bags from the surface and put them there, and dig a little test hole a little further down and see if any glass shows up or not. I will keep you posted. Well, it changed to brick, the lining did, and I got my first older piece of trash. So I'm not sure how old this is exactly, but it could be 1920s, so keep on keeping on. Well, got my first complete bottle. It's a clear late teens or 1920s no-name drugstore bottle. So it's definitely around 100 years old, so that's a good sign, but without the label and without a name embossed on it, it's not worth anything. But there are a lot of bottles from that time period that are milks and sodas, so I'm hoping that it'll either get older or I'll find some milks and sodas down in here. I will keep you posted. Got another one of them druggists. Here it is, and I'll set it over there with its twin. Got another druggist, I think. Yep. I'm finding a bunch more of these drugstores. They're everywhere. Here's another, but this here is broken. And of course, it's the different thing. Chillicothe. Bottling Works, Chillicothe, Ohio. Hopefully there's a whole one of those in here somewhere. Do a demonstration of how many of these no-name druggists are in here. They're just everywhere. Oh wait, here's something. Oh, another soda, and of course it's chipped. Oh, yeah. It's another Chillicothe Bottling Works. Massive chip, though. So I guess they left all the druggist whole, but then broke the sodas when they threw them in. But maybe we'll find a whole one. Okay, here's something different. It's a bigger druggist. No name, though. Okay, what about this? This is something that's not a druggist. Oh, no, it is. It's a big one. No name, but at least it's cooler than them little druggists that there's well over 100 of. Alright, I think I may have another soda. Maybe this will be the whole one. It's so close, it just has a chip there. That's a smaller chip. This is something different, though. Whistler Bottling Works, Chillicothe, Ohio. Well, that's the first keeper. I got a fruit jar. Probably common ball perfect mason. Yep. But it's a whole fruit jar. Really, though, I think between just these two, I did better than I did the last time I dug a privy here. I think it was all meds and flasks, and I think I got 2 embossed super common meds. Well, I dug my first number 13 jar I discovered. Well, I think I might have Lydia Pinkham's. At least it's embossed right. Be nice if it was blown in mold. And it's machine made. Yep, it's a Pinkham's. Yeah, you can see all these bottles. They're just layered in there. Here's another quick clip of how loaded this privy is. I mean, look at all these bottles. If they were just the age-appropriate druggist or the right type of bottles, as in milks or sodas, to have it made. Got another soda. This one's different. The Chillicothe Bottling Company. That's a nice one. Okay, so I dug most of this out, but just this side remains. So I think there's probably about a foot left. But I also got to watch this, make sure it doesn't cave in. But anyway, yeah, you can see all these bottles layered here, and there's a lot of them. So this way it's probably a little more exciting to watch instead of looking down. This one may be a keeper here, it's different looking. Same with the one above it, could be one of them groundlit fairy lamps. That one looks like a California fig syrup there. Yeah, it's a California fig, alright. Common bottle, but embossed nevertheless. Okay, what about this? Oh, it's broken. Okay. But yeah, there's so many of these little no-name druggists in here. Hoping to get another soda. There's some blowing mold stuff coming out, so let's go kind of hoping to get a straight side Coke or another unusual blowing mold soda. This may be whole right here. No, it's not. Can't figure that. Yeah, there's just so many of these little bottles in here. Oh, I gotta watch that. Guess should probably get these out of the way. Well, I have another soda, hobble skirt. It could be a 1915. So let's see if it's whole. And it is. No, it's actually Columbus. Huh. Well, it's a 1915, so it looks good for one. Yeah, I've actually never found a 1915 from Columbus before. Seems like they were always straight side or Pat D. Just flipped out another soda, and that's one I haven't dug yet. The Chillicothe Bottling Company, Chillicothe, Ohio. And it's a keeper. Got another soda. It's another one of them Chillicothe ones, except it's in good shape. Alrighty. Well, shout out to Jason for helping me out with a new dump. Anyway, I got my first bottle showing here, so let's see what kind of age we got here. Flask. Ooh, and it has that ribbed neck. I hope it's an embossed one. Oh, no. But, I mean, it looks like it could be blown in mold. If not, it's really early machine made. Wow. I got surface fine here. It's a neck embossed 7-Up from the Joyce Products Company out of Columbus, Ohio. Looks to be all there too. So I think I will take it. Here's the results of the dig. I got a California fig syrup here, a Horlicks jar with the shoulder embossing, got a Ball Improved jar lid, and then got a Ball Perfect Mason, but it's the 13. Now I know that story is a myth, but there are people that believe it, so because of that, it actually increases the value of these 13 jars a little bit. Then got a couple of these Chillicothe balling works. This one here is trashed. Damaged so bad, probably throw it in the lot as a freebie since I done brought it home and cleaned it. Here's the better example. Return to the Chillicothe Balling Company, Chillicothe, Ohio, and it has an H on the base. Then here's a Whistler Balling Works from Chillicothe, and it has a chip, but it's a new bottle I've never seen before. And here's another one I haven't seen before. The Chillicothe Balling Company in this style. And yes, I do got water in it because I don't want it to suddenly ding or crack up. And lastly is this nice 1915 Coke. And it's from Columbus, Ohio. And I kept water in it as well because I don't want this one to ding up. There's a bubble in the glass there. It's kind of a crude early machine made example. It's too bad that about everything in this privy came out real stained. I guess this jar lid's the only thing that didn't really. I mean, it has some staining, but not near as bad as the others. So the only way those are going to come clean is if they're professionally tumbled. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice late teens era privy. So it started off around the 1920s when I found my first bottle, and the oldest stuff was broken and it was blown in mold at the very bottom, which the bottom's really hard, so the first bottles that were discarded probably hit the hard stuff at the bottom and broke. Well, this is the only thing I got worth keeping from the other dump. Slim pickings, but I didn't dig, so I guess I ain't too shabby for not doing any actual labor. So it's a 7-Up from, let's see if I can focus it for you, the Joyce Products Company out of Columbus, Ohio. This is probably 1930s, maybe even early 40s.